And the Cavaliers start out with the ball. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. They've got LeBron James. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Irving. And it's Smith in at the shooting guard position. Now here is Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Love kicks to Smith. And a miss there on the triple. On offense, here are the Warriors. Now here's Curry. The shot. The rebound by James.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Thompson against Irving. Curry with the steal. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And so James will bring it up for Cleveland. And here's Irving. Love finds James. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Got a piece of it.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Now here is Smith. And J.R. Smith with the slam.
If he gets a step that close to the hoop, you know Smith is going to finish with a dunk.
Curry with it. Puts up a deep 3. Unable to get that one.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. James against Barnes. Kicks it out to LeBron. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
And he sinks the second. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Moving against Curry. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. Jefferson's checked in for Cleveland.
Into the lineup for the Cavaliers, number 24.
Here's Thompson. Outside, Green. Clock at 4. Fires away from outside. And the Warriors miss again. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Love kicks to LeBron. Kept alive.
Well, you know this about Kevin Love. He is willing to be a workhorse on the glass for them, and you will not have him ever give up on a play.
The Warriors trailing. Now Curry. Barnes left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Irving. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. To the middle. The shot by Thompson, no good. Thompson against Jefferson. Fires from the wing. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Thompson. 2 points. That one goes.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here's Curry. Hasn't made one yet. Thompson left side. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, you have to appreciate watching Klay Thompson ply his trade. The shooting form is absolutely perfect.
Irving looking over the floor. Out to the wing. Love kicks to LeBron. Driving in. It's stolen by Green. It's Curry with the drive. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Takes it off the glass.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Irving against Curry. Pass to Green. Barnes with it. Here's Bogut. That shot misses. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Irving. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Here's Thompson. Thompson with the rebound. Cavaliers leading. LeBron up top, covered by Barnes. Here's James. It's good. James has got 5 points so far.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
Curry way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Festus Ezeli, Maurice Spates out there with Barbosa, and there's Livingston, and it's Curry in at the point. Looney's checked in for Maurice Spates. To the wing on the left, three-pointer, Dellavedova, and the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Livingston kicks to Barbosa. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That's called on Channing Frye.
Such a twitchy guard to keep in front of, but Barbosa draws the whistle there.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw drops for Barbosa. The Warriors making a switch here. Spates is checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Smith is checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Down low, here's Love. And it's Spates with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Driving to the basket.
So you can see the fluid, athletic nature of Sean Livingston's game. That is a nice finish.
Smith right side. Pass to Frye. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Ezeli.
Cleveland ball.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
For the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Frye. LeBron comes in for Jefferson, and Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova.
LeBron James, Kyrie Irving.
here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Crosses over. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Pass to Curry. Thompson with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now, here is Irving. Off target at the rim. Livingston looking for the opening. Jams it in off the great move.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Thompson. He has yet to score. From deep, James. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Now, here is Barbosa. Spades with a screen on LeBron. And it's Leandro Barbosa with the 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now, here is Barbosa. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Irving against Curry. Here's James. LeBron stuffs it home.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. Green comes in for Maurice Spates. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's Klay Thompson in for Curry. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. Here's Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
Pass to Green. Going inside, and Green slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now, here's Jefferson. Irving passes to LeBron. And the 3 off target. Barnes finds Thompson. Wide open. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Normally, he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him. The shot comes out. Green deciding where to go with it. Thompson outside. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Irving against Bogut. Irving can't hit. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 1. Put that bucket in no time at all. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you, the thing about Barnes, sometimes struggles to create the tight handle he continues to work on, really thrives when it's catch and shoot.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson comes in for Channing Frye. And it's Kevin Love in for Jefferson.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's Thompson. He's got 7. From past the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by James.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's James. Then there's Irving, and it's Smith in at the 2 guard.
Guys, you have to love the way Irving uses his body to create contact inside and earn the trip to the stripe.
For Cleveland, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Good on the second free throw. The Warriors lead it. Now here's Curry. Thompson outside for the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from LeBron. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. James has got 17 now.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
Curry finds Barnes. Green with a screen for Barnes. Bogut down low. He's covered by Thompson. It's taken away by Smith. To the inside. LeBron passes to Smith. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And Smith loves pulling up from 3. Never scared to fire when he's out beyond.
Curry outside. Steph, perfection from the arc.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Curry against Irving. And he banks in the layup. He's got 11.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Curry, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot on.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Curry taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Stephen Curry hits them both.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shoot.
Now here's Irving. 11 points in the game. The screen from Thompson. Irving attacking out to Smith. There's the three. They grab their own miss. Thompson dishes to Irving. Love outside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Warriors trail. And here is Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Inside. Here's Bogut. And the layup's good off the glass.
So this guy very capable of using a variety of moves. Andrew Bogut, not that predictable to defend in the painted area.
Here's Irving. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Curry with it. Puts up a 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, James. Back to Irving. Smith for 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Deflects the pass. Bogut kicks to Thompson. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Count that bucket. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
You see the quickness of Stephen Curry, keeping defenders off balance even in the painted area.
For the lead. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Irving. He's got 13. Love outside. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Irving to the paint. Warriors with the rebound. 1:57 left to play here in the third. Outside Curry from outside the arc. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Warriors with some changes. Bazili comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Stephen Curry. A switch here also for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside Irving. To halt the run. And the layup is up and in. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
But just a spectacular display of ball handling from Kyrie, opening up the look there.
Now here's Livingston, covered by Irving. Azealia screen. Shoots from the elbow, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
It's stolen by Livingston. That's tipped. On the wing, Irving. He's got 15. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Barnes looking around. Thompson from long range.
Oh, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
In the corner, it's Jefferson. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Inside. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Yvonne Looney is checked in for Harrison Barnes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Williams comes in for Irvin. The Cavaliers trail by 3. To the left side wing. Pass to Williams. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Nine seconds left here in the third quarter. Thompson outside. Over LeBron. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Barbosa passes to Rush. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Barbosa, Looney out there with Festus Ezeli. Then it's Rush, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Here's Curry, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. It's Leandro Barbosa on the way. Pass to Ezeli. Now Rush lets it go with a 3. That one's rebounded by Dellavedova.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Irving kicks to Dellavedova. Cleveland moving the ball around. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Barbosa. Curry's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Looney. Harrison Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Livingston in for Leandro Barbosa. And then for Cleveland, Thompson comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. And it's LeBron in for Jefferson. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked to the team. Now, he said, come on, can anybody make a 3? We have to be better from deep. Implore this team to find the shooters, get them open with movement and picks. We'll see if it works, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Okay, time for an injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it.
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him.
Now you see LeBron James' selflessness on display. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Now Spates, back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep three. Everything's within Curry's range.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots.
Oh!
My goodness.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Azila. Green comes in for Maurice Spates. That's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Thompson. Outside, Green. Here's Bogut. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
How about the size of Bogut, right? This is just a massive man making a difference inside, and he will now head to the free throw line.
2 shots.
Good on both. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Irving passes to Thompson. And here's LeBron outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. James has got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Curry. Thompson outside from the arc. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 8 rebounds in this game. LeBron James on the wing. Corner shot. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Barnes. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Warriors lead by 6.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Irving. Count it. Irving's got 19 points.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Thompson against Smith. 3-pointer. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Here's Irving. Green with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Irving. Over Thompson. Again, Irving missing. Warriors leading by 7. It's Curry outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Not enough on that one as it misses. 1:12 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Bogut. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Smith right side. Over Thompson. A putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Curry. Great D that time from LeBron. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Bounce pass from Love. Irving for three. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his third foul so far. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. It's Curry outside.
A terrific job from Irving to track his man the entire way and bother that shot.
Launches a three. Trifecta. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 7. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's review.